Marcus, help me unload these boars. We won't need to buy American rashers anytime soon.
Door! Knock next time. Horse is trying to sleep.
What? Horse is clearly awake.
No, he's ill with horse plague. Father said so, and he's been forcing us to play midwife to him.
Forcing? The door was not locked when I tried to open it.
Yeah, it's not like he locked us in.
So he wasn't forcing you to stay here.
He was asking forcefully. Fuck, whatever. Just go.
I am going to get the boars out into the freezer. I was hoping you could help me count them. There are many.
How many?
I don't know. Help me count them.
Well, sorry, Door, but we're planning an insurgency here.
What? Come now. It will be just a moment.
I'm not leaving our brother alone. If it was just 1 gallon of blood, I'd go. But this many? Come on, get serious.
He looks to be perfectly not dying at the moment.
Well, then maybe you can call Father out. Maybe he should take some responsibility for a change, assuming he can count. Didn't sound like it during his so-called math class he put us through in Finland. Remember that?
I remember only the lack of fiends in that cursed land.
He refused to give us the answers to any formula, insisting we need to be able to figure them out ourselves. That was the second time I ended up in crutches. Nothing has changed. It is just one other funny little instance in a long line of painful fuck-ups where we end up suffering as pawns in the little game that is his version of reality.
Marcus.
What, Door?
Are you alright?
What?
I'm asking if you're alright.
Yeah, I'm relatively fine. Why wouldn't I be?
Because you don't seem like you are.
Door? I'm okay.
Marcus, please. Just tell me if you aren't.
I'm tired of the mental arithmetic that Father no doubt goes through to justify his actions. He could have told us specifically what not to do during the interrogation. He could have told us anything at all, in fact, and we could have planned for them. Then, perhaps, my face wouldn't have been planted into the ground like a common turnip by some shitheel. And you know what's worse? He is still not giving us the full scoop on what diablerie even is. He hops around the questions and talks about his new Ipswich ham meat. Why would I care? Just... Horse is just another sterling example of us having to clean up after he acts upon whatever synapse spasms that happen to roil around his brain at any given time. One more poorly justified thing we have to deal with.
I am unaware of what thoughts go on in Father's brain most of the time, or any of the time, but I believe he wants what's best for us. And his ultimate goal is to leave us safe. His failings as a parent I can't condone, but his redaction of information when it comes to hunting the supernatural is needed.
Needed?
The few things that Father has confided in me about blanks has left me truly and utterly afraid. But even when it left me as frightened as a British child, I had valued the insights he had shared with me. We are fighting against creatures that want to seek us out and kill us. Father has to deal with that fact every time any of us go out for a hunt. Now imagine that fear, but not only applied to our hunts, but every waking moment. I reckon the risk of someone like Camilla, the first vampire, finding out where we live would increase by 400% should we know what he knows. Even now, at this very moment, we cannot know if someone might, in truth, be listening. I do not ask that you forgive Father, but I ask that you rekindle your trust in him, Marcus. I believe very, very deep down that he cares more for us than we may ever know.
That's all well and good, Dor, but I can hardly appreciate it when it's buried so deep that I never really see it. He might have good intentions, but if he can't trust me, then I can't trust him.
Then don't trust him, Marcus. In the end, the greatest risk is not external. It is us breaking apart from the inside. So, instead of putting your trust in him, put your faith in us, as a family.
I can try to do that.
Good. I'm glad, Marcus.
Yeah, I said try. Don't get your bloody hopes too far up.